Hey guys, Ellie here from the garden. So today I just wanted to take you along on my garden tasks that need doing. There are a few things little projects that need tying up at least. So I think I'm going to start with that today, and for me that looks a lot like planting out the seeds on the potting bench and removing these tomatoes. So let's see how much we can get done. Okay, so I've laid my seedlings or my plants out where I'm planning on planting them, just so that it can give me an idea visually of what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant the celery plant here, essentially because it then falls underneath the hanging basket, so any excess water from there will fall down and water the celery. It gets loads of sun here, and they do like a more boggy area, so the extra bit of water is not going to bug it. Then I'm going to plant out these leeks amongst my brassicas in the hope that it acts as a deterrent, because on the other side of the garden we've got our onions growing and our scarlet kale, and they're both doing really well. And then I do have the two purple broccolis that I will be planting in the radish area, and some tomatoes that need to either be transplanted or staked. As you can see, that are quite root bound, so I'm just going to tease it lightly, encourage it to spread slightly. Right, so for this patch over here, I'm going to pull out some of these radishes just to make space for the actual broccoli to go in itself. And then I'm going to come through and I'm just going to fill it in little gaps with the leeks that we've got left over. Hey guys, while we're here, I'm just going to do a quick harvest of some parsley. Next area that we're going to tackle is this area over here. As I was walking through here, I just noticed something. How cool is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is a calendula flower, but it has multiple blooms on it. Oh wow. Alright, so it looks like we've got 4 tomato plants here. So I'm going to try and remove these back to as best I can, and then I'll stake these 2 and we'll see if we can give them a better opportunity to grow. Right, so I've got these 2, and I actually think I'm going to plant them in the rose bed where we're going to hopefully remove the other ones today. In this area, I just want to come around and cut off all the larger leaves on my mustard greens as a harvest, and then take off some of the slightly unhealthy or moldier looking leaves on my spinach, and we're going to allow them to grow. But this is pretty cool. We have our very first pea forming. You can even see the little peas in the pot. While I'm in this general area, I am going to go along and pull out any weeds that I found and put them in my little bucket, the bucket I carry around with me. I essentially put all the weeds in here, and when I'm done, I give them to the chickens and they get a tasty treat, and I have one less thing to deal with. I'm straight up removing this plant because it's got so many aphids on it and it's going to kill everything around it. Okay guys, since we've now got this space over here that needs planting because we've just pulled that mustard green, I'm actually going to plant in some color beetroot. These are just raw seeds and they're red and gold, so let's see if they come up. So I've just checked out the seed pack from Raw Seeds, and it says that you've got 50 to 60 days for this variety to come to harvest. So we should have enough time to have a early spring crop of beetroot. Here at the back table, I brought these 2 baskets through. Unsure what I wanted to do with them, but I think I've decided now. So these used to have the impatiens in them, but they died. We knew that was going to happen. At least we were forewarned that it would happen. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take these pansy seeds and I'm just going to sprinkle a few in here, cover them up and hang them back. Okay guys, it's time to harvest the last of our tomatoes. Let's take them off. Guys, so it's reached that point in time where I'm ready to deal with these tomatoes and the rose bed. So last task of the day, we took this volunteer tomato out of the garden and we're going to plant it here where the old tomato was. Hey guys, and just like that we've reached the end of the day, so I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out with me today while I planted out our garden and we got our cool surprise harvest. So see you next week. Bye guys.